hi, could you introduce yourself to me, please?
Hello, my name is Hoan, and my full name is Hoan. I am a grade 8 student at Lutheran Secondary School, and so I am living in Hanoi with my parents and my little sister.
Okay, wonderful. So we're going to start off today talking about cooking. Who usually does the cooking in your home?
Normally it's my mom because of some reasons. Because first of all, her cooking skill is way better than me, and she is a woman, so she knows a lot about household and like cooking skill. So when we have a meal in the day, she often like go to the kitchen and cook some really tasty dishes.
Okay, nice. Okay, I'll follow this before with, have you ever cooked anything?
Yes, I've cooked many dishes that often I learn the receipt. I learn the instruction on the Google. On the internet. So because I haven't tried cooking anything like in my imagination, so I have to come on the internet in order to search how to cook that food.
Okay.
And for example, in this lunch, I cooked a salmon with like orange sauce.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Wow, that sounds pretty good. Okay, so perfect then. What was the first thing you've ever cooked?
The first thing I've ever cooked, that's an interesting one. The first thing, maybe one of the most simple food that people can think of, it is egg fried rice. Like, I cook it by myself, and I don't need to like go on internet or ask my mom about how the strategies. And it's so simple that I just need like cold rice and soy sauce with 2 eggs.
Okay. And we'll just go for the final one here. Are TV cookery programs popular in Vietnam?
Yes, in my opinion, it is pretty popular. As I've seen many TV programs on our family's TV, that sometimes I feel bored, so I come on the TV in order to search for cookery programs to learn some new dishes that I can serve for my family.
Nice, okay, good. Let's move on to part 2. Okay, so I'm going to give you 1 minute to get ready, okay, and then you need to talk for about 2 minutes. Let me set my timer up. Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
So, your questions are, describe an unusual dish you like. You should say what the dish is, what it's made of, where and how often you eat it, and I'd like you to explain why you like this dish, okay? The pen and paper's by there, you have 1 minute. Off you go. Right, okay, wonderful. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, off you go.
An unusual dish that I like is the ostrich meat.
Oh, okay.
And you know that ostrich is a really big animal and it's a kind of bird that cannot fly. So that's a little bit information about it. And the dish was ostrich meat with potato, and it is served with bread. And I had it when I was in a restaurant of a hotel, and I had it on the dinner, and it is a buffet meal. As buffet meal, we can choose many different dishes. And one of them are ostrich meat because I chose that. I chose that because I feel like it is very unusual, and I want to try a new dishes that I have never tried before. So it was like as the name ostrich meat that is made of ostrich. So I just ate it one time when I was in that restaurant.
Yeah.
And there are several reasons. There are several reasons why that I like that dishes. Like first of all, it looks pretty, very beautiful with potatoes, which is yellow, the ostrich meat, which is brown, and some of those colors combined with each other makes a really nice dish. And moreover, it also tastes really good as it has the sweet of the meat, and the texture of it is a little bit crunchy and also feels really like chew. I can chew it many times.
Chewy.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Anything else?
And also, it is a really delicious dish. But in my opinion, it is because it's made of ostrich, so it's maybe not be cheap. It's maybe very expensive. So I think I will not. I mean, it's difficult for me to have an opportunity to try to cook this dish. But if I have a chance, I want to cook it by myself in order to serve it to my family, and also taste it one more time in order to like widen my experience.
Okay, very nice. A wonderful answer there. Okay, so continuing with our theme of cooking. Okay, we've got part 3. So we'll just go straight into it. Is it common for people to cook most of their meals at home in Vietnam?
Yes, probably. I mean, to cook a meal by themselves, it is really healthy because they can choose the food by themselves, and they can combine many different ingredients in order to make a dish that they like. And most people in Vietnam have their own family, so often they usually cook the food by themselves so that it can be suitable with their family taste, and also they can like show their families their cooking skill.
Okay, nice. Moving on, so what are the benefits of eating home-cooked food? You said some before, you can have it to everyone's taste. Any other reasons?
It is also like if you don't want to eat home-cooked food, you have to go to restaurant or some food store outside. So it will cost you a lot of money. And mostly that money costs about the way that the chef cook the food, not how the quality of it. Like the ingredients is pretty cheap. So if you cook at home, you can save your money, and also you can make it like from your imagination, so that can be your taste, what you like. And furthermore, if you eat at home, you can like make sure that those food are good quality, so that can make your health like healthier, like a good heart.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, and finally we've got here, do many people in your country, do many young people in Vietnam want to become a professional cook or a professional chef? What do you think?
This questions like pretty interesting. But from my point of view, young people in Vietnam really they want to become a professional chef. like many master chef programs or competitions, many young people join that competition in order to get the really like elite, pretty high prizes, and they can be considered a master chef. So that if they be a professional chef, they can like have a good job in 5-star, 4 stars restaurants to serve the customer. So that will earn them a lot of. They will earn a lot of money from the job. And moreover, if they are like their cooking skill are really excellent, they can be famous in their countries, and in like specifically is Vietnam and all over the world. So for example, a professional chef that I know is like Gordon Ramsay. He is a really good chef that he have showed the world his cooking skill really awesome.
Okay. All done?
Okay.
Finished? Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay, well done. Ooh.